Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have a quick update to share about Floyd Ray Roseberry. He is the 49-year-old man from North Carolina who live streamed a bomb threat on Facebook. As you may recall, he parked his truck outside of the Library of Congress, and he said he had enough explosives to blow up 2.5 blocks. And his demand was that Democrats and Joe Biden step down, and he wanted Joe Biden to talk with him. Luckily, Roseberry was taken into custody. As you also probably recall, there was no incident to report. The authorities also said that he did not have an explosive device in his vehicle. But the standoff did last for hours, and everything in that area was completely shut down. Everybody was terrified of what was going on. Well, Roseberry was subsequently diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and his relatives say that he has a history of mental illness and violent behavior. Well, since then, since he was apprehended, a court-appointed psychologist diagnosed him and said that Roseberry had actually been prescribed the wrong medication to treat his condition. So Roseberry was placed on the correct medication. Since then, he has now been cleared to stand trial. In a competency hearing this past week, the psychologist stated that he is competent to stand trial, that she's now stabilized his behavior, and neither of the attorneys, the defense attorney or the prosecutors, disagreed. They said that's fine. So Roseberry will have his day in court. He's pleaded not guilty to the crimes levied against him. However, that's pretty much just a procedural matter. And if he's found guilty, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. Now, here's what really pisses me off about this case. According to the court documents, one of Roseberry's relatives warned the DC police in advance of his plans. Apparently, 1 full week prior to Roseberry's infamous live stream and bomb threat, one of his relatives contacted the local police and said that he was planning to travel to DC and that he was expressing anti-government views. But no one could keep an eye on this guy? Seriously? I mean, I get it. I get you can't just surveil anybody who hasn't done anything, but really? You couldn't reach out to relatives? You couldn't go have a talk with him to maybe deter his trip, to maybe put some fear into this guy, that he's on your radar, that you know what he's considering? But, you know, it lets you know why they've been in a heightened state of alert. There are all these threats. There's all this stuff going on. There was that other guy that they found with the machete and, you know, that was saying he was on patrol. And anyway, guys, I will keep you posted. As always, thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.